Welcome to week 4 of the 52-week wellness challenge. I'm Rebecca. I'm a life coach. Last week we talked about meditation. And I hope you tried it just a little bit here and there to get you started, nothing overwhelming. Hopefully it's making you feel like you can slow down and be with your thoughts. And that got me thinking, why not talk about thoughts this week? So week 4, we're talking about thoughts. What do you think about? And that's a tough question because you're like, I don't know, because thoughts are so like fleeting, right? There's just little energy bubbles floating through your head. I don't know what I think about. But my challenge to you this week is to slow down. That's going to be the theme of this whole year. Slow down, pay attention, be self aware. Slow down and start paying attention. What are you thinking about? What's running in the background, right? Because it's going to matter, it's going to make a difference. If what's running in the background is constant fear, anxiety, annoyance, sadness, if those are the thoughts in your background, how could that not show up in how you present yourself to the world? If you're happy, if you're excited, if you feel joyful, if that's what's running in the background, that's going to present a totally different energy to the world, right? So it's worth examining. And again, when we go through these weeks, it's never about dwelling or being like selfish about I'm going to talk about myself all day long and pick at these problems. Nope, it's just being curious. Like, what am I thinking about? And thoughts, again, they're so fleeting. They come from so many different areas. They could be unresolved things from your past. You could wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I hate that. I hate that that happened to me. It could be trauma. It could be grief, something that happened to you, something that feels like just unresolved, right? I'm not saying there's a resolution to these things, but it's worth noting when it's taking up real estate in your brain. Like, gosh, I keep thinking about that thing. Now, what's the answer to that? I don't know what the answer is to help you through that, but the first step is being aware that those thoughts are reoccurring. You could have fear in the background, fear of, I want to do this thing, but I'm scared. I'm scared of failure. Or thoughts could be positive too, like you have some good ideas about a business or your family or how to rearrange your bedroom. Who knows? Like, but thoughts are not always negative, but just acknowledge that your brain is a busy place and it's worth paying attention to. For example, like right now, I was trying to think of, do I even track my thoughts? I don't. But today, I did slow down because I'm not going to tell you to do something and I'm not going to do it myself. Today, I had several thoughts. My daughter's going to college. My first child is going to college tomorrow or Thursday. So my thoughts are like a whole bunch of things: sadness, pride, like just a whole bunch of emotions. I'm stressed out at work, so I'm super busy. And I'm like, I want to make dinner, but I don't have time to make dinner. So all these noisy thoughts are going through my head. Now, why is it important to acknowledge that? It's really not super important, but it's a little helpful when you're like, why am I so grumpy? Why am I so agitated? Oh, because these thoughts are racing in my head. So it's just nice to acknowledge what's going on in there. And again, things from your past, if they're coming up every day and you're like, I keep thinking about that thing, it's worth examining to think about, why am I always thinking about this thing and how can I overcome it? How can my voice be louder than that voice? And the hard part about tracking your thoughts again is they're so quick, they're in and out. So my challenge to you this week, and this might feel hokey, but why not? Let's be a little hokey. Start tracking them, writing them down, sitting down at the end of each night and saying, like, what are some reoccurring thoughts I had today? And you're going to notice as the weeks go on, you're going to make connections. Like, I thought about it that day. I thought about it that day. Maybe it's time I do something about that thing that is consuming me. Okay, so that's the point here, is to empower you to be in charge of your thoughts rather than your thoughts controlling you, right? You're driving the bus, you're in charge. So take some time, do your assignment, sit down at the end of each day. 5 minutes is all I need. Not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Can you give me that? Jot down the thoughts you had that day, or jot them down as they come to you. So you can start connecting the dots, making connections, recognizing reoccurring patterns of things that are popping in your head. Okay? It's very important to be in control and understand what's running in the background. All right? Okay, you're awesome. Week 4, a month has gone by already. I love it. You're doing great. I will see you next week.